The following program contains strong language, violence, and sexual content. It is intended for mature audiences and may not be suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
So we just popping up without knocking now?
I still have a key, remember? But I'll gladly give it back if it's that serious.
You don't gotta do all that. I'm moving out this place soon anyway.
You moving? And when were you planning to mention that?
What I gotta mention it for? Ain't like we roommates.
No, but we share kids. If you're packing up and going somewhere new, I need the address, the zip code, the school zone. Like, come on now. And where's Alba?
She's sleeping in the room. But I was gonna tell you about the move, eventually.
Eventually? You know what, Amari? Cool. Real cool.
Speaking of cool, you ain't tell me you was dropping the kids off so you can go on some vacation type shit.
We're really doing this?
I'm just saying I ain't even know you was flying out the country with him. I had to find out on Instagram like everybody else.
And why would I update you? You're with Tia now, right?
Tia? What that got to do with this?
Please don't act dumb. You were standing right there when she came up to me in Phoenix at Coachella, talking about how you and her are together. And she's happy that me and you could end things on good terms.
Wait, she said that to you?
Please stop acting stupid.
Hell nah, I didn't know that's not what we... Damn.
Whatever. At the end of the day, you filed first, remember? So I don't know why you're trying to press me about Nas.
I'm not pressed. I'm just surprised you moving on that fast.
That's funny coming from you. Sierra, Zoya, then Tia. Like, please. You did whatever you wanted while I was at home recovering from birth. Both times. And now you want to question my whereabouts?
It ain't even about all that.
I don't have time for this. My lawyer is coming over tomorrow and I'll have the papers signed. Make sure you send me your new address too.
Look who finally showed up. I was 2 minutes from calling Clarence for a wellness check.
I know, bae. I've been dealing with clearing the club out. That article and them hoes on that TV show done brought too much heat to my lounge. This shit got me looking like I can't handle my business.
People talk. You've survived worse.
This ain't just talk. That article reads like it's inviting the damn feds to brunch. They're poking around already. I got a text from someone at licensing asking about irregularities. They don't just ask that unless someone's sniffing.
Okay, but freaking out is not gonna help. You just need to lay low, get ahead of it.
I am ahead. I talked to Dre earlier. We're tightening the schedule, cleaning the books. No drop-offs this week and nobody touches the private room until I say so.
So what? You want me to do the spring cleaning routine again?
You knew what it was when you moved in.
And you said things would slow down once the baby got here.
They will, but I can't slow down if some dumbass from SMZ is setting me up for a raid.
Okay, well, on a lighter note, Aunt Nancy is apparently planning the gender reveal like it's the Met Gala. Caterers, press wall. I think there's a florist flying in from Tartosa.
Man, you know I don't really fuck with her like that. I really don't give a damn about what she over there doing.
She's trying. I mean, say what you want. She didn't have to offer all this.
She didn't do it out the kindness of her heart. Nancy don't breathe without an agenda. She sees my name in the headlines and suddenly wants to be Aunt of the Year? Please.
Maybe she's extending an olive branch. Or maybe she sees value in our relationship. That's not a bad thing.
Bae, this olive branch is a leash. She wants to clean me up, package me, make me her little success story. And if shit hits the fan, she'll be the first one to deny we ever met.
Sounds like you've already made up your mind not to trust her.
I don't have the luxury of trusting anyone right now.
Okay? But can we not let all of this blow up? This reveal is supposed to be for us. And I need you there. Really there. Not halfway in the lounge, halfway in your head. Give yourself one day. One day where you're just Harrison. Not the businessman. Not the fixer.
Fine. I'll smile. I'll clap. I just want everything to go right. I want Cole and our baby to have better than I did.
They will, but not if their dad's stressed out about too many irregularities. So maybe let Dre handle everything that day? He seems trustworthy.
Yeah, alright, I can do that.
Good. I sent Teagan and Phoenix invites. You think they'd come?
I'm sure they will, baby.
Oh, so now you know how to call back?
Logan, what the hell is wrong with you?
Hello to you too.
Where the fuck did you get that video?
I recorded it.
What? Please don't piss me the fuck off, Logan. You've been following me?
I didn't follow you. I followed the pattern. You always get sloppy when you think no one's watching, so I watched.
Are you serious right now? You are completely out of line. You don't have the right to fucking stop.
I do have the right. You disappeared and ghosted me like it was nothing. I had questions. You gave me silence. So I got answers my way.
This is fucking crazy, Lo. You're insane. So what, you're gonna send that video to Kennedy?
Yes, and I'll send it to Phoenix too. Let's see how Viv reacts to everybody finding out that she's fucking her friend's abusive ex.
Abusive? Let me tell you something, Logan. You don't know what the fuck happened. You need to delete that shit or...
Or what, you gonna hit me too?
You know what, Logan? This is low, even for you.
Yeah, well, this whole thing's gotten messy, hasn't it? It's just crazy how you would treat me like this when I'm carrying your baby.
What? What fucking baby are you talking about?
Our baby, idiot. I'm 8 weeks. You see, I wasn't gonna tell you, but watching you with Vivian didn't sit right with me.
And what, you think blackmailing me is gonna make me be there for you? You need to think about this, for real. Amari is gonna be pissed off.
All you care about is how Amari and Kennedy feel. What about how I feel?
Well, right now, I feel like you're making very rash decisions. Logan, I told you that me and you being together is gonna take time. We can't have a baby right now. I'll pay for you to fix this issue, delete the video, and let's figure this out.
Fix this issue? You know what, Atlas? No. You want your life to stay intact? Do what I said. End it with Kennedy. Walk away from Vivian. Be a man and be a father.
Centate pulled the campaign. They said they were surprised by the footage, but remain committed to elevating voices that align with their values.
And Lejeune dropped you from their summer runway show. You were supposed to open in Del Sol Valley. That's gone.
That video is old. We all know that.
Yes, the video is from February, and that's the only reason why I'm not firing you both. There is a very clear smear campaign going on, and you're at the center of it.
Your name is trending with the words aggressive, unhinged, and overrated. That's not the trifecta a luxury brand wants to slap on a billboard.
And what exactly did you two do to stop any of it?
Excuse me? Phoenix, last time I checked, neither myself or Viv forced you to walk into a lounge and buy drugs right in front of cameras. I spoke with my connects over at Centate and Lejeune in an effort to fix things. They informed me that the damage has been done and that they simply wish you the best.
Unreal. After everything I did for these brands. So I'm losing everything over a clip with no audio and worse lighting. They can't even see my face.
We'll be putting out a formal statement from Capricorn. It's going to say you're taking a brief step back to prioritize your well-being. That's it. No dramatics, just distance.
And that's supposed to shut them up?
We let the storm pass. We give it air to burn out. You'll be going to a wellness retreat in Tartosa. Think of it as an all-expenses-paid vacation. It gives us space to clean up the mess without you making it worse, and without you reacting.
Yes, exactly that. We're not asking you to play victim. We're asking you to sit this one out before it snowballs into something you can't come back from.
So I go dark and let people keep making shit up. Let them run wild while I sit somewhere pretending to meditate. See, what's wild is how fast everybody folded. I've worked with these brands for years. I've built whole collections around their shit. Now they won't even acknowledge the loyalty I've given them.
Because they're not in the business of loyalty. They're in the business of optics. You're a model, Phoenix. You're literally paid to project perfection. One flicker, one bad frame, and it makes them question the entire illusion. Consumers stop supporting brands all of the time based on their opinions on the face of said brands. It doesn't matter if the product is actually good anymore. Everything is about image, and you should understand that by now.
So all of it's fake. The covers, the shows, the champagne toast at Fashion Week.
While the business may be real, the relationships are disposable. I took the liberty of booking your flight for you. It's scheduled for Monday at 8 a.m. This gives you time to pack.
Maybe you should take a page out of Teagan's playbook. She manages to be chaotic and profitable. You should study that.
Who are you calling?
Viv, you're dismissed.
Here we are. The paperwork has been finalized. The terms are clean. The only thing it needs now is your signature.
I used to imagine this moment would feel freeing, but right now it just feels surgical, like cutting off a limb that's already dead.
That's exactly what this is. A necessary amputation.
Well, Amari McAllister is no longer my problem, officially.
Then let's turn the page. Now, Zoya Sullivan. Court date is locked. May 23rd. The judge approved press access. It's going to be open to cameras. The courtroom will be open to press. And several outlets are already submitting access requests. SMZ, the Daily Sim, even the Sims Room.
Of course they are. Because why waste a good scandal when you can sell it?
Teagan, this won't be a trial. It's going to be a show. Cameras, live streams, comment sections dissecting your facial expressions in real time. You'll be fighting for truth in one court and survival in another. There will be analysis, speculation, sound bites taken out of context. This won't be a quiet legal proceeding. It'll be a spectacle. You're not just walking into court. You're stepping onto a stage.
I'm used to being watched, picked apart, judged. But I'll admit, this feels different.
Because it is. You're not just defending yourself legally. You're defending your identity. your reputation, your livelihood. Zoya's lawyer will use anything he can to twist that.
They don't know what happened.
Well, they know something happened, and Zoya's camp is going to sell it as a brutal assault. The truth is messy. We both know that. But the narrative has to be simple, clean, manageable.
So what's the spin?
We stick to what's already been said. It was a mutual altercation between you and Zoya. Words were exchanged, things got heated, things got physical. We will maintain that Phoenix wasn't there and had nothing to do with it.
Sounds easy enough.
And Phoenix, that footage of her was grainy, dark, but it's obvious that it's her. No face is shown, so we can still try to spin this. But that footage, it's damaging. And because she's your sister, it bleeds directly into your image. If they can label her reckless, it's a short walk to labeling you negligent, or worse, manipulative, enabling.
Enabling? I'm not her parent. I'm her sister. Her actions have nothing to do with me. And let me be clear, I don't care about perception. She stood by me all my life. I'm not abandoning her now because of a 2-second clip to protect an image.
And I admire that loyalty. But the world won't. The headlines won't. You have to start thinking like a brand, not a sister. You're about to be tried in the court of law and the court of public opinion. And in both arenas, truth is secondary to perception. Winning one doesn't guarantee winning the other.
Then we win both.
You think you've seen it all? Think again. The moment's too wild for the final cut. Hookups, fights, and everything in between. Unfiltered, unedited, unbelievable, and an exclusive backstage pass to how it all comes together. The drama doesn't stop here. Unlock it all, only on Patreon. So if you think you're ready, click the link in the description. But remember, once you're in, there's no going back.
Hey baby stallings, I'm Penny Pizzazz, your mommy's bestest friend. I think you're a girl, but let's go around the room and ask everyone what they think you are before the big reveal.
I'm Teagan, your mommy and daddy's friend. I think you're a boy. You see, I have my blue on. It would be so cute for Cole to have a baby brother. We can't wait to meet you.
And I'm Auntie Fifi, your mommy's friend. And as you can see by the pink bows, I just know you're a girl.
And I'm Viv. I came neutral because I'm horrible at guessing. I just know you'll be so healthy and beautiful.
Is it rolling, Penny? Oop. Okay, so I'm in neutral colors because I already know what you are, and as your auntie, I'm so excited to meet you. Alaia is gonna be so excited. Your cousin Preston is excited too.
And you already know I got my blue on. We team boy over on this side.
I'm your Aunt Nancy. You know, a girl would be lovely. Maybe she'll grow up with some sense. Lord knows this world could use a little more grace and a lot less testosterone. Congratulations, a baby girl. How precious.
Funny seeing you play host. Last I checked, you made it real clear you ain't exactly rooting for me and Alaia.
Let's not rewrite history. I'm still not. This event was for Alaia. She's my niece. She wanted something beautiful, so I gave her that. You're just the reason she needed a party.
And yet, here I am, in your house, eating your catered food. Toasting to the baby you said she shouldn't have with me.
You really think this is a win? You being in this house doesn't mean I trust you. It means I'm watching you. Closely. Since we're being bold, let me return the favor. I got people in places that matter. San Mishuno PD. Someone over there gave me a heads up. They're planning a sweep on your lounge, And from the way they're talking, it's not just the club. Your penthouse might be next.
While I appreciate the warning, I already started cleaning house. Lounge got handled last week. Anything worth worrying about's long gone.
You're slick, Harrison. I'll give you that. But cops don't knock when they come for people like you. They kick down doors and turn everything you love inside out.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Oh, really? Because I can't tell. Whatever fantasy you've got about building a real life with Alaia, you better understand what comes with that. She's not built for prison visits and federal watch lists.
You think I'm trying to drag her into anything? Everything I'm doing is to keep her out of it.
Then do better. Because you don't just carry your dirt, you leave a trail. I hate to admit this about my girl, but she's naive. She won't see it until it's too late.
Alaia is not naive. She knows who I am. She just don't judge me for it. Can't say the same for you. Funny how you act holier than thou when you got your own skeletons doing the electric slide in your closet. And let's be real, you ain't wanting me just 'cause you care. You're covering your own ass too. 'Cause if something happens to Alaia on your watch, whole city gonna know Nancy Landgrab ain't the boss she pretends to be.
Nancy Landgrab doesn't bluff. And I don't need street credibility. My reputation precedes me. If I find out you're putting Alaia in even half a mess, I will bury you so deep even your money won't find you. And just a friendly tip, I've always admired a man who knows how to dispose of problems properly. You want to protect Alaia? Then leave no one standing.
Why haven't you been answering your phone? We have a problem.
I've been busy, Atlas.
Logan followed me. She recorded us. She's threatening to leak it to Kennedy and Phoenix.
Wait, Logan? Amari's sister? Why would she even be following you?
Man, me and her been messing around on the low. Nothing serious, but she's not understanding that. She keeps talking about a fucking relationship.
Jesus, Atlas. Amari's gonna be pissed. What did she record of us and where?
She followed me to your apartment. Caught us kissing in the hallway. I can't let that video get out. Kennedy already threatened to take Preston from me.
You need to fix this. You convinced me that our little situation wouldn't get out. Talk to her, lie to her. I don't care. Make her feel special. Whatever it takes for you to get that video of us deleted.
Man, she's off the deep end. I don't think I can even convince...
Atlas, I don't give a fuck. Handle it. We can't let anyone see that video. Lie, beg, cry, convince her.
Fuck, I think it's too late.
So, this is what you do behind my back. Real bold of you. I knew something was off with you, Viv. Always hovering, always smiling a little too hard.
Kennedy, just let me explain.
Absolutely not. You played me. Both of you. And I'm not sticking around for the sequel. We're done.
Damn, you could at least let him finish his little performance first. I'm getting satisfaction out of this.
This isn't how I wanted you to find out.
Oh, please. Viv, now you know I don't care. You two can go ahead. Be toxic together. I truly don't care. Just would have appreciated a heads up before my phone started buzzing like TMZ.
You know what? You three are sick. This day is about Alaia. Viv and Atlas, show yourselves out before I have you thrown out. And Phoenix, I didn't want you here to begin with, so you might as well follow them.
Yo, this is Scarlett's spot.
How you know that?
Sold to her a couple times. Rich girl type, keeps it quiet.
Don't she be running with Phoenix?
She do, which makes this shit even weirder.
And I ain't never run into Zoya in this building before, so I know she don't live here.
She pulling strings, maybe trying to turn Scarlett against Phoenix?
Or maybe she already did. Other than the staff, Scarlett's the only one who knew Phoenix was using. She would know to get the tapes.
Man, Scarlett don't got access to shit in that lounge though.
So what, you thinking someone on payroll helping her?
Fuck, I don't even know. Let me ask Harrison what he wants us to do.
The press is talking about raids, Scarlett. Raids. Cops getting involved. This wasn't supposed to be like this. I just wanted to expose Teagan and Phoenix, not blow up the whole damn scene.
They're just stirring shit. It's what they do. Cops aren't going to care about vague security footage and a few bad headlines.
I don't know, something feels off, like I'm being watched.
You're paranoid. We're fine. You just need to relax. Hey, come here. You're too wound up. It's all working. Everything's gonna pay off. You just have to breathe. Let me help you forget for a little while.
Damn, she been in there long as hell.
Ain't been no movement either. No silhouette, no nothing.
I'm still trying to figure out why Zoya at this building for real. I know this spot like the back of my hand. She ain't never been here.
Well, shit, apparently she has.
Only 2 reasons you in somebody's place after dark. Either you plotting or you smashing.
Wouldn't be the first time a bad bitch blew up an empire over some pillow talk. Y'all think Harrison knows?
Fuck no, that nigga don't know. You see, he got us tracking this bitch around the city. If he knew some shit, he would have been snatched this bitch.
I just hit him with an update. He said if she come out alone, grab her.
I don't like being seen here, Harrison. You know that. Every time I step into this place, I'm gambling with a reputation I spent years turning into gold.
I know. Believe me, if I could have sent a memo, I would have. But this needed to be face to face, before things start moving too fast to contain.
I'm not in the mood for your riddles. What did your boys find?
Zoya. She linked up with Scarlet Briggs tonight. It wasn't subtle either. Dre watched it happen from across the street. Said she looked like she knew her way around.
Scarlet? As in my model Scarlet?
Yeah. Yours. Your fresh-faced, brand-friendly Scarlet. They saw Zoya walk into her building. Clarence said he knew it was Scarlet's building because he sold to her a couple times there.
You're telling me one of my talents is possibly conspiring with the same girl suing Teagan and dragging Phoenix through the mud? This is nuclear, Harrison. This is gonna look bad on me.
Which is exactly why I didn't wait for your blessing. I already made the call. Zoya's getting picked up tonight. She'll be here in a few minutes.
You moved without even speaking to me?
I moved because you shouldn't have to. You built this empire on illusion, glamour, image, curation. You brought me on to maintain that, remember?
Scarlet could have been baited into that meetup without even knowing what Zoya's really doing. She doesn't strike me as calculated. She's emotional, which makes her dangerous in a completely different way.
Zoya's not walking away from this Capri. Not this time. And not just because she's running her mouth. At the gender reveal, Nancy pulled me aside, all smiles and fake concern, and asked me to make this go away. Real low, real casual, but it was a command dressed as a favor.
Of course it was. That bitch doesn't raise her voice. She just moves pawns and lets them bury each other.
Exactly. She's got her dirty fingers in every branch of government. Law enforcement, zoning, the feds, hell, even sanitation. If I don't handle Zoya, she'll snap her fingers and have Harrison's Lounge bulldozed by morning. I'm not trying to have land grab beef.
Well, it's not that easy. Zoya's not just some disposable street rat, Harrison. She's expected in court in a few weeks. If she disappears now, there are going to be alarms, subpoenas, and journalists foaming at the mouth.
I'll do what I need to do. Quietly. One more thing. If I find out Scarlet had anything to do with the leaks, if she gave Zoya access to anything she shouldn't have.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
You sure? Because if I get confirmation, I'm not going to hesitate unless you say otherwise.
I said what I said. Don't make me repeat it. That's my cue. Last thing I need is someone putting me at the scene. I was never here.
You don't have to do this. Please, just let me talk to someone.
Damn, this bitch sure do know how to talk. We said shut the fuck up.
It was supposed to be cute. Pink balloons, cake, all that corny shit. Instead, Phoenix and Kennedy almost squared up. Atlas looked like he was gonna pass out, and Nancy Landgrab basically threatened Harrison with the damn FBI.
That sounds like a classic Capricorn event.
I'm so tired of everybody's mess.
I hear it in your voice. You need rest. Seriously, T, Wrap yourself up in that overpriced blanket and call it a night.
You know I bought this blanket on sale, right?
Define sale.
You trying to be funny? Hold on. Someone's at the door. Amari, what?
I know I'm the last person you want to see right now. I know I don't deserve to be here. I can't sleep, I can't breathe. I kept thinking about how we used to be, how I fucked it all up. I had to come.
In the rain. Are you serious right now? You don't just get to show up and say sorry.
Teagan, I messed up. I know that. I was selfish. I lied. I lost you chasing things that didn't mean shit.
You were cruel, Amari. You put your hands on me.
And I'll spend the rest of my life being sorry for it. I hate that I did that to you. I hate the version of me that did that. But I've been trying to find my way back to the man who loved you right.
You waited until now, after everything?
I was scared of losing myself, but I lost you in the process. I had to see if there was even the smallest chance. One more chance that you might still feel something.
I feel a lot of things, Amari, but none of them are simple.
I don't need simple. I just need honest. If there's even a piece of you that still believes in us, that's all I need. We can make this work.
Well, isn't Amari full of surprises? Before you start panicking and spiraling in the comments, there are 2 more episodes left until Teagan Saige the voiceover series goes on a little month-long hiatus. Yes, a break, I know, tragic. But listen, a break in the series does not mean a break in content. Make sure to join our lovely Facebook group where the headlines never stop. Stay locked in, stay messy. And remember, the tea is always hotter on Capricorn Sims.